Are you embarrassed by this development? It has taken the US, to make this assertion of theirs, and all of a sudden everybody is speaking. Yesterday I read the tweet from the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo. Everybody is now speaking on this matter. Must we get to that level before we realize the problem that we have? And by the way, let me start from the very beginning. Do you think there is genocidal killing in Nigeria against Christians?
Thank you very much. Before I will answer you on that, I will answer the first question that you asked, which is you were asking if I was embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed. I am happily confused.
Happily confused?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah. The whole thing is confusing.
Okay.
Nigeria now saying, US saying they are coming to assist Nigeria because it is still an assistance if they come here to deal with those criminal elements. And Nigeria say, no, we don't want that, your assistance. And the same Nigeria that have been asking, crying onto this US before, that, okay, you are just watching, Nigeria, it is not the first, Nigeria have had on very many occasions in the past asked the US to come and assist us.
Yeah.
Now the same US say, okay, we are coming
weapons.
By supply of weapons, money, and all these things. You cannot be collecting my money and I don't see value for it. I will say, I want to come by myself to come and see what you can do. It's not about you collecting money from me all the time. So it means somebody is sitting back, enjoying collecting that financial assistance and all these weapons that they are giving to them. We bought Tucano now from the US. The Tucano have not for one day been operated. So what's the
Tucano, for the benefit of people watching, they are high-tech military-grade weapons that you have to wait for years before you get. It's not bought over the shelf.
No, it's not that it is on the market shelf. You just go there and buy. And we bought it and we have not used it. What was responsible for that? Because some people who just have to make money, they recommended, and we bought it. They made their money, dumped it in there. And if you go to our military formations, you see some military hardwares that were, rotting away there.
I've had some analysts before. They talked about it to kind of some of these high-tech military choppers. They say because of collateral damage. Because whenever you put it to use, it might be very severe.
Didn't they know that before they went to buy it?
That's the thing. And this costs a fortune. They don't come cheap.
No. And those people that sold it to them, did they not know that this is your terrain and whether it can be used or not? You see, when they wanted to buy Tucano, they bought it on the ground that they wanted to use it for fighting insurgency. The insurgents, whether by happenstance or by design or by somebody, quickly change their name to bandits. And you can't use it for bandits. You can't use it to fight bandits. So somebody just narrowly escaped, and then we started calling them bandits by ourselves. It is we that will sit down and coin names for those people that are killing us. They say, this one is kidnapper. This one is, what do you call this one? The courtesan. Death is death. Murder is murder. They say, it is not murder, it is the courtists that were fighting. How do you mean? Loss of life. You are giving it different names.
So you said you are confused with these latest developments.
Yes, I am confused.
Some will say when Nigeria is telling a country, please help us, that's seeking for assistance. When that country wants to give you an unsolicited assistance by virtue of invasion, is that not different?
It is not different. Because
they are not telling you that wait for us. They are saying we are coming.
They are coming. They are not coming to fight us, Nigerians. They are coming to fight those that are fighting against us.
All right, let me hold your thoughts there. I understand we have to go on a break right now. Stay with us.
Can you imagine the feeling when you get your news as the break with fact and clarity? How entertaining do you want your entertainment news?
There can only be one African queen.
What about sport?
What a touch from Welbeck!
Piece of improvisation, instinctive thinking and tactics.
Don't you want your sport analysis delivered by knowledgeable hosts? Top trending news served hot and juicy as the break. Western Spring Television, WSTV, Yoruba and Yoruba channel for news.
Western Spring Television, ours it is.
Badamasi Adegoke Adelabu was a prominent figure in Ibadan politics and Western region before Nigeria's independence. He was a key founder of the National Council of
All right, thank you for staying with us. We are still talking about the development, quite an ugly one, awkwardly interesting one, where the U.S. is saying if the Nigerian government doesn't put its act together, by addressing the issue, the allegation, that's the tweet, from Mr. Trump saying Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. And of course, I'm hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. Nigeria yesterday rejected that to say we have issues, but it doesn't have to do with religion. The government of the day cannot open its eyes and be complicit in the killing of a particular group of people. I'm going to allow you to land on your thought, Mr. D. You say you find it confusing. And I'm making that point to say it's a different thing for a owner of the house to say, I have issues, please come help me. Now, when the neighbors are now saying we are hearing noises in your house and we are coming into your house, I'm not inviting you. You say you are coming. What is in it for you? Don't you think it that way?
The Americans just said it now, that they are branding Nigeria as a country of particular concern.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Nigeria rejected that designation yesterday.
There is this Yoruba proverb that says, so
what does that mean?
It means that when your concern is being threatened, Nigeria is a concern to America now. Particular concern. Look at that word. To America now. Because
they said Christians are being killed.
Yes, because of the strategic position of Nigeria in Africa and in the whole world. Thank God we are getting attention from America now. The same America that have been looking away from our problems before this time, they are not showing interest in though some Nigerians gather themselves to go and instigate that concern. Well, give it to them, whether for good reason or for. But the only thing that they did, and which Trump fell for, was that they never told the truth to Trump that they said Muslims are killing Christians. No, it is wrong to say that. Muslims are not killing Christians in Nigeria. I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Those people that are killing us in the northern part of the country, they are killing Muslim brothers there. They are supposed Muslim brothers because they are not Muslim. Those criminal elements are not Muslim as far as I'm concerned. They are just hiding under a particular religion to, kill fellow human beings. If it is about wanting to kill Christians, they wouldn't operate in the north. That is having highly concentrated population of Muslims. Zamfara State is a Muslim state. Borno is a Muslim state. I worked there before. Yobe is a Muslim state. I was in all this before.
How about Plateau?
It's about 3% to 97%.
So how about the North Central?
The North Central, the Plateau state is not about Muslim Christian there. They have their own peculiar problem, which is not about religion. They have their own problem.
It's about what?
Their problem dates back to, it's about this in communal, this in boundary and all these things. But in the real north, where they are saying that Muslims are killing Christians, it is the Muslim killing Muslim. Bombs that use in the northern part of the country, the northeast, don't discriminate. It cannot identify Muslim from Christian. And if you go and look at the ratio there, you will see that it is the Muslim that suffers most there. They bomb, mosque, killing imam and the old people that went there in the morning to go and pray. So it is this, I'm sorry, I don't want to open the blame, to say this. It is these obedient people that went now, told Trump that they are killing Christians. And if you ask me, it is a fact on one part that Christians are truly being killed. But where were they being killed? And who are killing them? It is the Christian killing Christian.
How?
In Enugu, in Imo State, where they do this sit at home and all these things, when you violate their order, they will kill you. Not minding that whether you are a Christian or Muslim. So it is the Christian that are killing Christian in one part of the country. Muslim killing Muslim in one part of the country.
That's what you think.
That is what is happening. It's not what I'm thinking.
Some think these issues could be isolated compartment by compartment. That there is insecurity in Nigeria is a fact. Is there killing going on in Nigeria? Killings? That's a fact as well. But that maybe the motive are quite different based on location. That what is happening in the Northwest is quite different from what is happening in the Northeast. That what is happening in Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, these are border states.
Yes.
Especially when you take it from Niger, the next is Kebbi, Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, then down to Kaduna, then you are coming back to Abuja on that line. But what is happening in the North Central, in Plateau, in Benue, is quite different. You have, these are places predominantly by religion, Christians.
Yes.
So when you have people overrunning them, speaking some language, professing some religion, and they keep overrunning them every time, that those two states, in fact, the 30, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when the massacre in Yelwata happened, and then, people are saying, go and visit them, and he had to, at the end of the day, visit them, and he went to Benue, although he stayed in Makoti. People, the Tortive, that's a grade A traditional ruler, in Benue, told him and said, Mr. President, don't be misinformed. This is not a farmer's elders crash. This is not a boundary issue. These are Moredas overrunning the people, because when they overrun these people, the survivors, they go to the IDP. These individuals, they occupy their land. And that's the grievance for many people to say, this is happening. These people keep occupying this land and they are dwelling there and nothing is being done.
And now I want to ask you now, those people that were coming to attack these people, irrespective of their religion, the Tortive or whatever you call him said it was not
farmers' elders.
Farmers' elders. That these people will come, they occupy the land. These people speak language that is not familiar to us here.
So they say Fulani and Fufude.
They come from outside the country to come and terrorize here. They're saying that it is their land. And we have a government in place that is watching that. And one America say, okay, they are coming now. And we are still saying, oh, don't come. There's something is wrong somewhere.
To say, are you denying that these things are not happening? Or you are just saying it doesn't have religious coloration?
So that is why I said I am confused. The whole thing is confusing. If you look at it, somebody say, these are terrorists from another country. They are killing us. Another person say, okay, it's time I come to help you to send them to where they belong, and that is to God now. And then you say, no, don't come and do that.
So you as a person, you don't mind the US coming into Nigeria to take off this?
If it takes US, China, and Russia putting heads together and bringing all their weapons to come and deal with this, it is not. Look, they are just deceiving the public.
Who's deceiving who?
US, if they want to come to Nigeria, may decide to do their operation. Trump, go and read his speech. He said it's going to be precise, short, and sweet. All this one that we're talking now, it might even be.
We have that tweet. You can put it up. Yeah.
All this one, let them put it there. Yeah. All this one that we are sitting here to talk now, it might even be tonight. All this English that we are speaking here does not stop US from coming if they have really made up their mind to come. But why I said it is a sweet, confusing development is that look at the number of reactions that we have gotten, so positive reaction from the government, from the people, from individuals. Since, about
I think it's the tweet you are referring to.
Yes.
If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. That's one.
That is what is raining us now.
And may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I'm hereby instructing a Department of War to prepare for possible action if we attack. That's a big if we attack. It will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. So many things are loaded here.
The only mistake, or whether it's a deliberate mistake, I wouldn't do, that Trump made in this communication is saying that, mentioning Christian. If he had said those people that are killing Nigerians, I think everybody will go to sleep.
He said we are coming for the Islamic jihadists.
Yes.
And to be fast.
That is what they call that is what they call themselves. And the Muslims now don't regard them as one of them. Muslims in Nigeria, I'm sure of that. They don't regard these people as one of them. They are even tired of them. They want something that will stop them because they are giving Muslim bad names, one. Another thing is that they are killing Muslim. So the Muslim doesn't even want them. Now, Trump said it will be sweet, vicious, and fast. What is the quarrel of somebody with that one? What is the quarrel of somebody,
He regarded Nigeria as a disgraced country. Doesn't that bother you?
It bothers me. He has gone too far by saying that. Much as I support some part of the speech, I don't support that one. How can he call us a disgraced country? Who is he to say that to us, that we are a disgraced country? Disgrace is a wide scope subject if you want to treat it. Who is more disgraced than America? Where a man will marry a fellow man? Who is more disgraced than America that we have a character like Trump as their president? Can Trump make it to an election here in Nigeria? He can't. Nigerians can never vote for such character. What's the quality that is in Trump?
Well, this one is not even about election and Trump. But the question here is, he has said some of these things, and he says, if the Nigerian government will not put their acts together. Now, everybody is campering.
Now they are putting their acts together. He said, if they don't put their acts together, and look at the number of acts that they have put together in the last 3-4 days. Are you not happy? Even,
does he have to take
even the police, the police are benefiting from it now. The president just ordered that they go and, renovate all police training schools in Nigeria. The police will be clapping now for Trump.
President Tinubu has declared a state of emergency on the training schools.
So, at least, and then there will be respite now for those people that have been victims of these killings there, because he gave marching order, and the chief of air staff, now the new one, said we are going to intensify our pounding of these people. So Trump has done us good.
But the thing is, some don't trust the U.S. because they have antecedent. They say the U.S. invaded Libya. Libya has never been the same again. They invaded Afghanistan. They have never been the same again. They invaded Syria. Syria has never been the same again. So
they invaded Kuwait.
Well,
Kuwait got better for it.
Can we afford that as a nation?
It depends on the way you manage the invasion. Before, during, and after.
Nigeria cannot afford to fall.
It depends on the way you manage the invasion before, during, and after. All those places that
will not depend on us. Will it depend on us?
They are not coming to change government here.
That's the issue. Some are saying maybe there is a subtle plan to destabilize the government.
Well, if there is a subtle, if there is a subtle
the US
plan,
or any country, they are not Father Christmas. What is the need for them? Is there anything in need for them?
Okay, are you now saying
we are not neighbors?
Are you now saying that they should sit down? World over.
No, I'm asking.
World over.
You are the analyst here.
World over in principle, whether by way of principle, whether by way of mutual understanding, everybody all over the world agrees that the US is the policeman of the world. And the policeman say, I am coming.
That's self-acclaimed. Nobody appointed them. They appointed them.
But everybody agrees. I said by mutual understanding, by way of principle or anything, we understand that they are the policeman of the world. And they have spoken now. The police said, okay, I'm coming to deal with the armed robbers in your house. You said, don't come. You can send money. You can send everything. And you have been on this thing for 20 years. The policeman that has been giving you money, weapon, to say, okay, go and deal with the people that you say have been troubling you, the armed robbers in your house. This time around, the police now say, okay, we are coming to do the operation by ourselves. You say, oh, no, you come and break my television, you come and break my chairs and everything. Okay, are you saying that the killing should continue? What I think Nigeria should do at this time is to have a meeting with the US president. What are the conditions? Let us look at it. If you say you want to come, the US, as we sit here and talk, I know they know the locations of these people. It could be irritating to them. They know that Nigerians know where they are.
And that's where some people come in to say, well, some persons, some groups might have been tagging or, calling and shouting at the US, the Congress people, to say this is happening in Nigeria. But some analysts have said that the US doesn't need any group to tell them what is happening.
Yes, they know.
They have an embassy here. They have the operatives here anywhere. They don't need anybody to trigger them. They know what is going on. So nobody or no group, no organization or ethnic or language should be blamed, for triggering what is happening.
Although on one part, I will blame Mr. President, that's our own president, for this development.
How? Why?
For going to 3 years now that he has been there as the president of this country, he has never appointed ambassadors to this country.
Yeah.
And that leaves room for them to do whatever they want. If we have ambassador there, Trump will not come out straight with this message. When he received that information, they will call the ambassador.
Yeah.
And the ambassador,
for explanation,
will have a duty to explain to them and mediate between US and Nigeria. That is the work of an ambassador. Okay, that US is, they called me, they invited me, we discussed so thing. Mr. President, what are you going to do about it? The two presidents will read themselves and talk. But now we leave our flanks open for anything that anybody may insinuate.
So that's a letdown from President.
How can you be in government for 3 years
and your country doesn't have a representative at the other end?
At the other hand, so whoever is there that is not an ambassador, the US, they have a policy, they won't recognize you. Even if you are the 2IC, you are not that tight, you are not carrying that title.
Yeah.
Ambassador. We have ambassador plenipotentiary that speaks for their country. When they speak, it is their country that is speaking. But we don't have those ones there.
Now, a legal luminary, Femi Falana SAN, has waded into the matter, and he has dismissed Trump's claim that thousands of Christians were being systematically killed in Nigeria. What he said was that no credible evidence to support such an allegation. He argued that the violence in part of the country stems from criminal and resource-based conflict rather than religion. My position is that Mr. Trump has lied to the whole world by alleging Christian genocide in Nigeria without any evidence to back it up. Falana said that the perpetrators of violence, terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, and armed robbers were motivated by financial gain, not faith. The killers do not care about your religion. Many of them are only after ransom. The lawyer noted that in volatile regions such as Benue and Plateau, clashes are linked to land and grazing dispute. Those are killing there are either killing to expropriate land or to feed the animals. And there are some persons in Benue and Plateau that doesn't agree with that. They say we know what we know. There's a particular video that we played here like 2 days ago. I'm not sure if actually we can have that video now, in which a particular reverend was saying, I'm tired of burial. I've been burying people all the day long. In fact, and he said, I'm just coming back from it. I can't even talk. I am tired. These killings are happening. There are men like the two of us in these studios. What is their offense? That means the government is failing. Don't you think the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is failing?
I don't think Mr. Femi Falana said anything that is different from what I have said, which is my position, that these killings are not religious, faith-based. They are not. They are not faith-based.
So it's a
because if you say it's a faith-based, you capture somebody, the person you captured was reciting the same Quran that you were saying Bismillah to slaughter the person like ram. The same language. So there's no esprit they call in their dissing.
So that's government failure.
So it's government failure. That is what I'm saying. That's why I say, if the government cannot do it and somebody wants to do it, you are not talking about resources. What benefit is that resources?
The youngsters of the government have been talking about sovereignty, that Nigeria is a sovereign state.
What is the meaning of that sovereignty that you cannot deal with? So Abacha said it. He said if insurgency survive for 24 hours, that the government of that country has a hand in it.
Are you saying Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration has a hand or complicit in what is going on?
The government is not doing enough. He may not have hand. The president may not have hand in it, but he's not doing enough. That is why you see them relieving service chiefs and all these things all the time. These guys have turned this into business. They are making so much money from all these things.
My final take in this, some are saying that maybe Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by means and standard, by his personality that is surrounded by Christian, even his first lady, many of his children practice Christianity. And in fact, they say when he was governor in Lagos, he usually have this monthly or yearly worship program that he has, that he can't be somebody like that. But the question is, do you take complacency as being complicit in this matter?
Yeah. I think it. The government has not been doing enough. They have been complacent about these things. Look at the way, look at the whole org. America will go because of one citizen. It is becoming part of our lives that when they kill people, everybody just move on. As if nothing happened.
Yeah.
Look at the way they are killing them in the north, and they will be throwing party in Abuja at the villa. At the same time that the governor is burying his people in hundreds. The ceremony there in the villa will not be cancelled. There will not even be 1 minute of mourning again. It's becoming a tradition that we don't mourn. We don't even stand up to observe 1 minute silence again. I passed a place sometimes ago in this locality whereby vehicle has just knocked down somebody and the person died. And they carried the corpse, took to the mortuary or wherever, and the woman selling agbado continued. The blood of that person was on ground like this. And the woman continued selling agbado, and people were passing over that blood.
That's what we have become.
That is what we have become. See, when we were growing up, nobody would tell you to shut down business in those areas. You will not see anybody again for 2-3 days.
In fact,
because people will be in pensive mood, mourning mood.
I remember when we were younger, if a death is announced in a particular house, nobody wants to go close. Nobody want to pass in front of that house.
In the north now, it's just because of the ratio that we are taking to look at it. The percentage of Christians in a particular area, let's assume, is 5%. And the Muslims are the rest 95%. And these people came without seeking identity or religion or anything. They killed 30 people. Now the 30, when the northern Muslims share from that 30, because of their larger percentage, it will surely envelope that 3 that was killed on the Christian side. That is what is happening.
All right.
So it is becoming part of us. Government has been sleeping. They have not been doing anything. How can you say you are fighting people with all our military armament? You are fighting people that are using IED and all what these locally manufacturers gone, and we are fighting them for 20 years.
So we have to do more.
We have all the drones of this world. We have all the artillery of this world. These people, they don't have one, except the one that they seize from us. And yet we can't contain them. So something is happening. We have all the bombs of this world. We have the Air Force. We go to the air to bomb them on the ground. They don't have one jet. Then what is happening?
So that's failure of government, you think?
That is complete failure of government.
All right.
Then they will say there was a reprisal attack. Is that why we are paying you so much?
That will be the size of the program. So many things to speak on, and it's an ongoing conversation. We'll look into these and other matters as the coming days. I want to sincerely thank you for your take, Mr. Day, this morning. It's our nation, and we can't afford not to talk about it. Beyond talking, everybody must take action, especially starting with Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
By the way, this will be my outro today, and it has to do with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. The CNC, I'm sure you know, Mr. President, that is not just a title. It has to do with responsibility and the command that you have. Now, if it's a genocide against Christians or killings against Muslims, for many Nigerians, they don't care. They just want to be alive. They just want to thrive. And you are somebody that is very particular. In 2014, there are some tweets, Mr. President, that you tweeted. In fact, one of these is this: the slaughtering of Christian worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls to question the competence of Jonathan to protect Nigerians. Other tweets are available as well, where in 2014, 2:36 p.m., 14th of April 2014, Mr. President, you tweeted, Nigeria's security situation is precarious. Nigerians are tired of excuses and explanations. They want protection for their lives and property. These are your voice in which you tweeted before. In 2014 as well, on matters of security, the buck stops at the president's table.
Wonderful.
Like in other countries, Jonathan is the chief security officer. Stop Boko Haram. And we are saying in Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stop the killings in Nigeria. This buck, using your own tweet in 2014, stops at your table.
Yes.
Nigerians must be safe. If actually you're watching us or you see this later, the same tone, the same energy you used in 2014 to put up that particular tweet, we are returning it to you now on behalf of the 236 million Nigerians. Stop the killings. The buck stops at your table. No more excuses. Mr. President. And we wish you all the best. Femi Ojo is my name. I'm a Nigerian, passionate about this country. Nigeria will never fall, but you must do what you have to do. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.